All right. Here we go.
Wait,
Here we
hold
go. I can't stand you.
on. I'm just high and I just did a jewelry check, but it's fine. Fuck it.
All right, for sure. All right. Welcome to the Dojo with your host, Joe. The Dojo is a hip hop show where students of the four elements of the hip hop game share, teach, and document their experiences, lessons, failures, and successes.
But there is more than four elements.
DJing, dance, writing, rap, and the fifth element, knowledge. This week we have a multi-hyphenate artist hailing from Chicago. This week on the Dojo, we have Tyronic. So, for those of y'all that have just tuned in, whether it be visually or audibly, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the first episode of the Dojo. Today we have a very special guest. This is a dude I met. How long ago was it when we met?
I think it was okay. We were still in high school?
No, I had graduated high school.
Yeah, that's right. You had graduated.
And you had I think you were just starting college.
So that's like what, 4 or so years ago? 4.5
Shit,
years
man, it's 4
Yeah.
years already. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this is a guy I've known for a very long time. And one of the first people when it came to production and like sonics, we just were like really like ear to ear, eye to eye type of thing. And yeah, this is Tyronic, y'all.
Thank you.
So
you
welcome
for the
to
intro.
the show. Welcome to the first episode.
Thank you
How
for having me on the very first show.
Yo, man, I mean, look,
That's awesome.
when it comes to like this taking the music game serious thing, like you were one of the people that really first like gave me that like supporting push or help, because like we were talking about before we went on, just
Right.
you being so down to like let motherfuckers hop on your shit, and like knowing good and damn well you're like, most of the motherfuckers that hop on my shit be trash, but like I'm gonna give you this nigga a chance, and then like you gave me a chance, and like shit, it's been like that ever since.
Yeah, no, it has mad respect.
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna start real easy and smooth. I just
Okay.
I gave my intro, but I want you to go ahead and give your own intro, introduce yourself to the people, tell people your little story, your little artist bio.
Okay. So I guess artist bio. Here we go. I go by Tyronic, but you can call me Harlan. So as far as when it goes, like I make music. So the kind of music I like to explore is in the realm of hip hop and metal. Those two genres have always been my favorite genres of music, and I love them simultaneously. But as of late, I've finally come into own of blending that. So I do that. I used to play in a band called Swimming with Sharks. Gotta miss those boys. Shouts out to Logan and Adam.
Hey.
It was a local band we did up at school in Peoria, Illinois. That was good times. But I also too, I'm a visual artist. Study graphic design. So I draw a bunch of, I don't know, nerd shit. You name it. I like to draw it. And I guess like that's it on an artist bio. I don't really, I kind of just draw and make angry boy music.
Yeah, bro, you be dual wielding these elements, bro. You be switching out components real easy, very interchangeable. I remember the first time I realized, I was like, oh shit, this nigga be making beats. And I was like, we gonna be cool. And then it was like, oh, I actually play guitar too. I was like, oh shit. And then it was like, oh, I produce and I rap. Oh shit, you be rapping. And then it was like, oh, and then I like came across your fucking notebook. I'm like, nigga, don't tell me your ass be drawing too. I was so upset, bro.
Oh my god! So like, I know we were talking about this the other day. So when we first met, we were walking to the
I think we're walking to your
stop,
crib.
or was it to the Garfield stop in Hyde
It was probably, we was probably walking to the Garfield stop because we was gonna go to your crib.
Yeah. And we exchanged each other's phones. And so we're like, like what music you listen to? Like, bet, I'll
Bruh.
just show you my phone. Like, likewise. And we both had Apple Music. And we just
Bruh.
are scrolling through each other's phones. And it was just like,
Eerie.
did you steal my phone? Like,
It was
I
eerie as fuck.
Like,
It was eerie as fuck. I was like, hold up. Hold up. Like,
wait a
what the
minute.
hell is going on here? I swear I gave this nigga my phone.
Right.
Yeah, bro. It was, yeah, we were definitely, when it comes to like that sound, we definitely got that. Just the stuff that brought us up, honestly, the things that really like influenced our like sonic taste and stuff. Yeah, we very much.
Yeah, that's the thing for me too. Is just like like I said, with metal and hip hop, those have been the two genres that have really made my taste, like how I express myself. But funny enough, like I gotta give a shout out to like EDM as a community and as a genre, because
honestly,
nobody blends sounds and makes these fusions much like some of these DJs and producers do. Like it's nuts. You could take a lot, especially like as a producer. I took so much from like looking at somebody like Phase One or Getter and like how they like mix these genres and just
totally, especially like giving it up to the electronic world, whether it be EDM, house, whatever the case may be. Those genres really do like teach us and show us how to influence a crowd, move a crowd with just sonics alone, and not have to like only rely on lyrics all the time. You know, it gave us that interchangeability of just like being able to feel and groove instead of just like being so heady about it sometimes. So yeah, totally. But yeah, we met 4 years ago, selling Cutco knives. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God, I couldn't stand that fucking it's just,
that was something. That was an experience.
I am a black young male presenting young male in the south side of Chicago with knives in my backpack. Like, nigga, this is not smart at all.
I just remember those like conversations you'd have sometimes where it was so awkward, yo, because like you could tell this person just did not want to buy fucking knives that day.
I swear,
and you're just like,
yo.
But like,
yo, this shit can cut like, a penny in half.
He said, I got these knives, bro, but I got
these knives and I need, like, I'm going to school in the fall, bro, so I need your help.
I got these cheeseburgers, man.
Hell no.
By the way, the sponsor for this videos today is
no, like, while you playing, look, while y'all playing, this is a great time to go ahead and do that. If you are loving this content, if you like really fuck with what we're trying to do here at the dojo and everything, go ahead and like support us at, you know, you can support my Patreon, the GoFundMe. I'm gonna leave some of Tyronic's information down below. Got tons of links. This motherfucker always selling art and shit.
I got the burner on me.
Oh shit. Yo, he about to cap y'all ass. Y'all better watch. So go ahead, go down below, click that subscribe, get the notification bell up. And if you want to get the full interview will be posted to the Patreon earlier than you would receive it usually. So that's great things. And but other than that, we're gonna get back to the situation. That was like our little commercial break video.
That was amazing. I hope you know, I didn't plan for that segue. I just
not at all, yo. That was so. I was like, look, man. I've been doing my homework, bro.
Smooth as hell.
Doing my homework, bro. What you talking about, club? Twitching and shit. I don't know what the fuck going on.
You know, at the same time, in our lifetime, that's happened with music in bands, and you just were a stupid little baby. So like, how are you supposed to know about how Nirvana's changing the grunge scene?
Exactly. You can't really, like, you were alive and you knew the stuff and you heard it, but you couldn't appreciate it.
How are you supposed to know about mixtape 50 Cent? Like,
come on now. But my favorite pastime has always been crate digging. It's just
I
it's
wish I
just
could crate dig like that, man. I wish I could.
bro, look. I got my fucking shit right
my
here,
God,
bro.
you're
Like I
gonna
can't
pull
even
it
pull
out?
it out. I can't even pull it all the way
Well, if
out.
you
But
look
like,
at my vinyl collection,
bro, I got I got like look.
a special collection
You
of
got a
premium
special-
vinyl.
Never been played.
This Manchester Orchestra piece is really my favorite due to the subtle undertones that it.
What exactly was it about the internet and Little B? These two very separate things. What is it about these things that make Tyronic? What
Damn.
like compelled you to gravitate toward these things and put them
Well, I
so
feel
much in
like
your art?
the internet feeds into Little Beat, but I'll start with the internet first. Yeah, so like, we grew up in this digital age, right? To where, I was a little kid and I do remember brick phones and phones that would flip and whatnot, and razors when razors were a trend.
Bruh, the
But
razor?
yeah, everybody remembers that,
That
especially the
sidekick,
red
bro.
razor.
I
Yeah.
always want to be a sidekick, bro. I was so mad I couldn't get a sidekick, bro.
But yeah, so like still throughout high school and middle school, iPhones were out, Blackberries had touchscreens, Android were starting to do their thing.
Mhm.
So it was this weird surgence of internet culture on the go, where these forums would just get turned into these apps that would be, iFunny and Reddit and whatnot. So like I was just on the internet a lot as a teenager. I loved comic books and like music and just video games, and I was just drawn to it anyway. So I was just always on the internet, and like being a kid who was like on Pirate Bay and shit and on DatPiff, I heard about Lil B, my friend Monet and I. Shouts out to Monet Hammond and Ox. But yeah, so like we would listen to Odd Future and all that a lot. And so we heard about Lil B, and just I don't know, it just hit at the perfect time. It was something about him wearing pink and being like this thug dude that's just like, it's okay to cry, and making these really random, super weird misogynistic rap songs just for free on the internet. But like I don't know, it was just something about his aura that was very like trolly, but I'm here for a good time, and like I'm here to give you goodness. It was sincere in a way, kind of like how like Lil Wayne is like, he's disgusting but he's sincere,
Yeah. There's no like filler.
Yeah, and so like I don't know, shouts out to Lil B the Bass God. Always forever a part of the Bitch Mob Task Force. But
I want you to tell me about your first, like your earliest memory, like interacting with music, whether it be you hearing it, like there's like a certain memory that like you heard, like you heard a song and I was like, oh shit.
There's so many of them. Like, to be honest, I've been making music for a long time, but like I do not consider Tyronic to be what it is outside of like the past 2 or so years maybe. But like, yeah, I mean, the first thing that I can remember was like my mom, both my parents, like they would always tell me that I used to love music when I was a baby. And so like they buy me all these like plastic guitars and stuff. And then there's just all these videos on shouts out to VHS.
Yo, VHS.
Some of y'all don't know about VHS. But yeah, there's like some of those there, just like with me jamming to Michael Jackson songs and stuff. And then like another moment, I guess, is like when I was, I think I'd say 12 or so. My mom was just like, all right, you're either learning piano or guitar, your choice. She was just like, you're learning one of them.
Pick one, nigga.
And so I was kind of into rock at that time, and like I feel like when you're a kid, you don't really know what your taste is yet. You're just kind of getting there. So I was like, oh hell yeah, like I'll pick the guitar so I can like shred and just like be that dude. Yeah, no, there's so many memories you make along the way of being a musician that kind of make you. That was probably like my earliest memory, was just being a kid and being obsessed. I was obsessed with Guitar Hero. I'm not gonna front.
Yo, bro, we all look, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was my shit. Mom is all right. Daddy's all right. It just seems yo. Surrender. Yo, that's my shit. Like Guitar Hero introduced me to so like I was already listening to like quote unquote dad music or dad rock and shit before that. But like boy, it expanded so much listening to Boston and
dude,
fucking
Paramore, Metallica,
so
Rise Against,
much, bro.
Slipknot,
Like
you name
Jesus
it.
Christ, like just expanded like my mind of what exactly sonically could happen just with the stuff that was just like it was crazy, bro. No,
Right?
Guitar
So,
Hero
yeah.
is huge.
So
Guitar Hero is huge.
I'd say that was probably what was earliest.
No, that's real. What's the I want you to tell the people about this painting that you because you posted it on Instagram, but I want you to like have a chance to like talk about it on here a little bit.
So
don't you call that? Don't you disrespect that piece? Talking about this little thing, this that, the whoop whoop. This is bro.
Okay, so thank you. For those who haven't seen it, I call it paradoxical. It's I'd say in about April, I want to say I did sort of like self-imposed research. So like my partner is not binary, and I'm also too just like I said, I feel like I've kind of found myself a home in the queer community. I'm just like I've always called myself straight gay, um, but like and so we always can talk to each other a lot about deeper things within the LGBTQ plus community. So we were just like having this really good conversation, just like about certain ways that people identify themselves and in like more niche communities. So I just put a survey out, and I just asked straight and queer people to just fill out a survey and to see what would happen. And long story short, this thing kind of came out of it. But as you remember, that piece has actually been through hell quite literally.
Yeah.
And so it kind of has this cool effect to it. So when I finished it, I just cut it up really rushed, like a rush job of cutting it up. I slathered a ton of spray paint very chaotically and just kind of made like this slab, because I don't know, it just, to me, it just it elicits something different in a cool way, but at the same time it encapsulates a lot of the research in and of itself. So it was cool to do a self-imposed research assignment. Like I never thought I'd say that, but
no, that's real. No, I love the just the it's almost like the idea of a quilt, like of taking different pieces, whether it be the idea or the people that you're around, and being inspired by it at the end of the day, and trying to, like, you gave something that was very much, it elicits that emotional response, at least for me, just by looking at it, just being like, oh shit, this is like it's the idea of not being stuck, but sometimes you are stuck, and that doesn't mean it's bad. Like you're always changing and moving and growing, and you're never who you were, and you're never really who you're going to be, but you are. So it's just very
you
like
are what you is.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it was a dope experience though, nonetheless, and I learned a ton. I delved into the results. I cannot remember the name off top. That's not good. But like a little over 90 or so responses is what I got from the Google survey. So
wow,
I had so much data to go through, and that was pretty cool. And some people put in some really funny responses. So it was a joy to read, and like I learned a little bit from it. So
that's cool. Dope. That's what it's all about, bro. Learning more about yourself, learning about the shit around you, and reflecting that shit. Because I mean, like, you're the one motherfucker I do know that is like, when it comes down to it, like, you'll take in information and I cannot predict what you're gonna like say or like what your reaction is gonna be, because it's like it could come off comedic, but at the same time, it's like, because of the comedy and how serious you are about your statement, half the time the shit, like more than half the time, the shit makes fucking sense, and that's probably why the fuck you laugh. It's like, I know it sounds stupid, but
I think too much like a robot. That's what it is.
Yeah, we gonna like the shit that pisses me off is like, especially before all the quarantine stuff started, was you needed to have the fact that you needed to have a certain amount of this and a certain amount of engagement on your like platform, whether it be Instagram, Twitter, whatever the case may be, just to get booked certain places. I was like, what the fuck,
Right.
bro? If I got music and you need a fucking 15-minute set filled, and if you personally feel like my shit's dope, nigga, let me on that fucking
Right?
stage.
It's
Like,
just like,
fuck.
bruh, I'm hungry. I'm used to doing 15 minutes. It's like being a comic. Like when you're early, just like,
Exactly.
yes, I could do 5 minutes. Like just like
I love that comparison when we bring up when you bring up comedy, with like the comparison between comedy and being a musician or someone that is just a performer in general, because it's like it's that same like go like nigga nose to the ground, just like it's just like going for it. It's like when you chopping up beats and you ain't got shit, you gotta fucking put your nose to the ground and figure it out. The same way motherfuckers like, oh shit, that joke didn't work. Like, I gotta fix this shit. Maybe I put the punchline here. Then people won't get offended.
But that's the thing too. It's just like comedy or comedians rather have kind of just become my philosophers, which I don't know if that's
real.
a good thing or not.
Oh,
But like
that's
at
real
the
as
same
fuck, though.
time, their job is to poke holes in what we know. And so like music in and of it's kind of the same thing. It's like art imitates, what's that quote? Like
art
imitates
life imitates art or something.
life imitates art. Yeah, something to the effect of that. So it's kind of like it's just a different form of that same structure. And like I see raunchy comedy as kind of like something too. It's like it helps get my edge up. Because
Oh,
like
hell yeah.
when I write, I don't know about you, but like if I'm doing angry stuff, I have to put myself in that mindset.
No,
So,
that's real. Fucking
yeah.
put on some fucking Bill Burr and
Well,
call
you've
it a
seen
day.
me.
Hell yeah, you put on some Bill Burr, some Joey Diaz, nigga, you be there real quick. It don't take no time. What's the last communal thing you did before quarantine?
That's an excellent question. To be honest, it's felt like a millennium.
You know, it's
Since
like you got to
quarantine
think
started.
back. You got to
So
think
let's see,
back.
the last communal thing I did. That would have been in what, like early March?
Gotta be.
I think the last communal thing I'll remember, that I remember vividly,
Do that.
it was actually a Swimming with Sharks show.
Mm.
We did a show, and it was a house show. It was in somebody's basement. We headlined, and it was just an incredible show. It was a
I
good
remember
night.
that show.
Yeah,
We talked
yeah.
right after that show, I think.
It was, solid everything. Jem was there with me. It was great. So I think that was the last thing I remember, and it's a good high note to go out after, because like after that show, we got asked to play other shows across Illinois. We were printing T-shirts. Like that was just we were at the high then. So
that's the thing when I talk to everybody about it, like wherever they were, like in their career and stuff, right before this shit hit, everybody was just like everybody was about to
dude, that's what I'm saying. Everything,
and then everything just stopped. I was like, bro, no, like everybody, like everyone, and it sucks. We have taken our time, I feel like, to figure shit out, to assess the situation. And I hope that this podcast helps fill some type of void that has been created now, because it used to be going to shows and networking with people and figuring out a way to make shit happen and like collaborate and make your sound grow and test it.
Exactly. Just go to places, check out spots. And
exactly. So I want to make this place, I want to make the dojo a place for artists to come to talk shit. And we can really at this point, it's just like, look, I know you know me, we know some motherfuckers, we share this bitch, and then we're gonna keep that shit pushing.
No, and I appreciate it. We need more stuff like this, and it's good. I kind of forgot how to socialize a little bit.
Bro, I swear, it's so strange.
Things like this is good. People need it, and hopefully, relatively in the near scope of things, and by next year we can be back to normal. But even then, that just means like That's what I'm waiting for, is when the moment strikes, when it just clicks.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a wasteland where it's like, okay, you can go outside and do stuff now. At least I can do stuff in the wasteland. Like, you know,
Like at least, at least.
yeah. So like,
I
I'm
guess
just waiting
so.
for the second that starts, and I'm just gonna,
Yeah,
it's
no,
gonna
that's
take
real.
off.
That's real.
I'm sure you will too.
Oh hell yeah! But I just yeah, I want this to be a really cool. I want this to be a cool thing for us all to be able to figure out who the fuck is new.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. It is truly an honor. I have seen you grow so much as an artist and as a
Me,
person, as a
bro.
content creator.
Nigga,
Yes,
you,
yes.
bro. Like,
So like, it
yeah.
is so cool to see this.
Thank you, brother.
You are the perfect person to do this.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That really means a lot coming from you. Like for real, dead ass. Shoot, you got anything you want to shout out? Anything that you want to like make sure people know about? Anything that's coming soon? Anything that like, you know, any last words?
You know, we're gonna shout one more person out. Shouts out motherfucking Betty White, baddest bitch on the planet.
Yo, she's still kicking.
My projects, okay. So I guess check out my Instagram at Harleys_Angels_. You can find me posting dumb stuff. Just kidding. I'll be posting the Pokeball soon for people to buy. I am in the process of dropping my first ever music video. So that's going to be coming sometime soon.
Loving
People
that.
look out for that. But besides that, I'm just out here. I'm going to be taking stuff one thing at a time. I think I'm just going to be dropping songs until something happens. But I do promise there is stuff in the pipeline. There's
there's definitely
good
shit
stuff.
brewing.
So,
There's definitely
stay
shit
tuned.
brewing. I love this. This is dope. This is awesome. Thanks for coming on, brother. Like I really do appreciate it. Like
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. We're going everything's gonna be left in the description. Harlan's info. We come a long way from selling fucking knives and cutlery.
Anytime.
The only way you probably listen to this whole fucking shit is if you're on the Patreon and you have subscribed. So please go to the Patreon, subscribe.
Right
there's some dope content that's gonna be coming out there. It's only gonna hit there first, and you probably won't get it until like way later. So you should go ahead and do that. Support independent artists. Support the kid right here, Harlan. My boy Tyronic, killing it, and like damn near all the elements at this point. I don't know, like I've never really seen this nigga dance, but like I mean, for the most part, like this nigga killing it.
Oh, I'm not gonna be up there like Bruno Mars. Fuck that.
No 24 karat, no magic, none of that.
No, there's no magic in this dancing, bro.
And this bitch like this with a silk shirt on. Jerry Carl, and that bitch.
God.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
Much love.
Peace.
Peace.